Every order you receive is an opportunity to connect with your customers, but sending follow-up emails manually can be time-consuming. So I have brought the solution for this problem. So hello everyone, welcome to Pabbly, and in this video I am going to show you how you can send post-purchase follow-up emails using AI after WooCommerce orders. And I have created this automation by using Pabbly Connect. So now as soon as I will receive a new order over my WooCommerce store, I am going to generate the email content using OpenAI and send email by using Gmail. So if you also want to create this automation for your own business too, then let me take it towards my screen. Welcome to my screen, and now let me show you how this automation is going to be built in, by using which we are going to send post-purchase emails for the WooCommerce orders, and we are going to generate the email content using OpenAI. So right here on my screen you can see inside Pabbly Connect I have already built in this automation by using WooCommerce, OpenAI and Gmail. So now as soon as I will receive a new order over my WooCommerce store, I am going to generate the email content by using OpenAI so that I don't have to write the manual content, and I'm going to send emails through Gmail. Now let me show you how this automation is going to be built in by using Pabbly Connect. But let me firstly show you how this automation is going to work in real time. So for that, let's move on towards my WooCommerce store where I'm going to make a purchase. Now let's say I'm going to buy this product, that is GG Glow Cream. So I'm going to add it to my cart. Now let's proceed towards the checkout, and here I'm landed to my checkout page where I'm going to fill all these details. So here I have filled the checkout page providing email address test@pabblytudes.com, first name as test, last name as user, and here I have provided the address, and now I'm going to select my payment option as cash on delivery. Now let's place the order, and here you can see my order has been successfully placed. Now let's move on towards my Gmail account to check whether I'm receiving an email over there or not. So here I'm landed to my Gmail account, and here you can see I'm successfully receiving this email having the subject "Thank you test user, your order is on its way," and here I'm getting the same name which I have recently filled, and here you can see this is the content generated by my OpenAI. So now you don't have to manually write the content and send emails to your customers because Pabbly Connect is going to do all your manual tasks. So now let me show you how this automation is going to be built in by using Pabbly Connect. And if you like this automation and want to buy any of our Pabbly product, then I have bought this amazing offer for you. So right on the screen you can see this coupon code STUYT, which is going to provide you exclusive discounts on your purchase for the Pabbly. So this is your chance to get instant savings and take your business to the next level with the help of automation. So what are you waiting for? Use this coupon code and get heavy discounts on yearly and lifetime access plans of Pabbly. Now for creating this automation you have to access Pabbly Connect. So open the new tab and type its URL, that is pabbly.com/connect, and once you will enter the URL you will land to the home page of Pabbly where you will get two options, that is sign in and sign up free. So if you are a new user, then you can simply select this sign up free, and if you sign up your account for free over the Pabbly Connect, then you get 100 free tasks every month for practicing and using Pabbly Connect. But if you are an existing user like me, then you can just click over this sign in, and once you sign up your account you will be getting this all Pabbly apps page where I'm going to access this Pabbly Connect app as I'm going to create an integration. And here we are landed to the dashboard page of Pabbly Connect where you can see these are the folders I have created, where I have created many automations by using different applications. Now if you want to create your own folder, then you can just click over this create a new folder button, and here you have to provide the folder name, and you can even select the parent folder for better organization. And now at last you simply have to click over this create button, and now I'm going to create a workflow. So for that we just have to click over this create workflow button, and here we are getting two options, that is create from scratch and create using AI. So if you want to create your workflow from scratch, then you can select this option of create from scratch, and if you want to take the help of AI for creating your workflow, then you can select this option of create using AI. But I'm going to create my workflow from scratch, so here I'm going to select it, and now we are getting this option for selecting the workflow builder. So here we are getting two workflow builder, that is beta, which is modern, faster and more flexible, and another workflow builder we are getting is classic, which will provide you stable and familiar approach. So here I'm going to use this newly launched workflow builder beta. So for that you simply have to click over this select button, and here we are getting this dialog box which is asking me to enter my workflow name. So now let's provide a name to my workflow here. So here I'm providing providing it the name send post purchase follow-up emails using AI after WooCommerce order. And here I'm going to select my folder as automation. Now let's click over this create button, and here we are landed to our workflow page where you might observe this option of adding the trigger. Now you might be thinking, what is this trigger? So trigger is our first application or the application which initiate our workflow. So in this case, I want to initiate my workflow as soon as I receive a new order over my WooCommerce store. So here I'm going to select my trigger application as WooCommerce. So now let's click over this add trigger button, and here I'm going to search for my trigger application, that is WooCommerce. So here you can see I'm getting this application, and now I'm going to select my app event as new order created. Now let's click over this connect button, and here we are getting this webhook URL with the steps for pasting this webhook URL. So this webhook URL is going to act as a bridge between Pabbly Connect and WooCommerce for building the connection. So now let's copy this webhook URL, and now let's move on towards my WordPress account, as WooCommerce is a plugin of WordPress. So here I'm landed to my WordPress account, and on the sidebar you will be getting this option for WooCommerce, and on the WooCommerce you have to just select this option of settings, and you will be landed to the WooCommerce settings page where you just have to select this option of advanced, and here we are getting this option for webhooks on the advanced page, which I am going to select. And here I'm landed to this webhooks page where you can see the previously added webhooks, and now I'm going to add a new one. So we just have to click over this add webhook, and here you can see I'm getting this page for adding my webhook data. So here I'm going to provide it as new order email. So here I have provided the name new order email, and now I'm going to select its status as active, and here I'm going to select my topic as order created, as I want to initiate my WooCommerce as soon as the order is created or received over my WooCommerce store. And here I'm going to enter the delivery URL or the webhook URL which I have recently received from Pabbly Connect. And now let's click over the save webhook, and here you can see my webhook has been added or updated successfully. Now let's move on towards my Pabbly Connect to check whether we are receiving some response over there or not. So here you can see 10 seconds ago I have received this response, that is response A, and here I'm receiving only the webhook ID. Now I want to get the data or the order details. So for that again we have to capture a webhook response. So I'm going to just select this button of recapture webhook response. Now let's move on towards my WooCommerce store for placing the order. So here I'm landed to my WooCommerce store where I'm going to make a purchase. Now let's say I'm going to buy this product, that is Radiant Glow Vitamin C Serum. So I'm going to add it to my cart, and afterwards let's proceed towards the checkout. And here I'm landed to my checkout page where I'm going to fill all these details, providing my email address as demo@pabblytudes.com, first name demo, last name user, the address, and here I have provided my city as Bhopal and the state as Madhya Pradesh, and here I have selected my payment option as cash on delivery. Now let's place the order, and here you can see that my order has been successfully placed. Now let's move on towards my Pabbly Connect to check whether my Pabbly Connect is fetching the data or the order details or not. So here I'm landed to my Pabbly Connect where you can see 10 seconds ago I have received this response, and this response contains the same item which I have recently bought, the same name of the customer which has recently placed the order. So this shows that we have successfully integrated our trigger app, and now this is the time to generate the automated email content. So for that I'm going to use my action app as OpenAI. So now let's click over this add new action step button, and here I'm going to search for the OpenAI, which is going to be my action app. So here you can see I'm getting this application, so I'm going to select it, and now I'm going to select my app event as ChatGPT, and afterwards I'm going to just click over this connect button, and here we are landed to the connection page where if you want to go through your existing connection, then you have to select this button of existing connection, and for building a new connection you just have to click over this button of add new connection, and here it is asking me to enter the token. So for getting the API key or the API token, you have to visit this OpenAI API's key pages given on the help desk, and here we are landed to this OpenAI API's key page where you can see this option of create new secret key which you have to select, and here you have to provide the name and the project name, and your API key will be created. But as of now I already have my API key which I'm going to paste over my Pabbly Connect. So here I'm going to enter my API key. So here I have entered it. Now let's click over the save button, and here you can see my connection has been built in so smoothly, and we are getting this first field for selecting the AI model. So here I'm going to select it as GPT-4o mini, and afterwards we are getting this option for entering the prompt. So here I'm going to enter the prompt or or the instruction which I'm going to provide to my OpenAI, by using which my OpenAI is going to generate the content of my email. So now let's enter it. So here you can see I have provided the prompt, and this can be seen as the instruction which I'm going to provide to my OpenAI, according to which my OpenAI has to generate the content. And here on the prompt I'm going to provide my customer name, email, phone number and the order details. Now you might be thinking that I'm going to do it manually, but no, I'm going to perform mapping. Now you might be thinking, what is this mapping? So mapping is basically inserting the data from the previous step so that you don't have to enter your values again and again, as mapping makes the field dynamic. So here I'm going to map the customer's name from the response which I'm receiving from WooCommerce, as this is my previous step or previous application. And the process of mapping is simple. You just have to select the field which you want to map, and you have to select the slash symbol, and you will be getting all your previous application. And here I'm getting my WooCommerce, by using which I'm going to map the customer's name. So here I'm going to select the WooCommerce, and now let's search for the name. So here you can see I'm getting the first name of my user, so I'm going to map it, provide the space, and now I'm going to map the last name of my user. So now let's search for the last name, and here I'm getting the last name which I'm going to map. Now likewise I'm going to map the email address of my customer, so here I'm going to map it. Now let's map the phone number, so here I'm going to map the phone number as well. Now let's add the order details. So here I'm going to map the product name, and now I'm going to map the quantity of the product. So now let's map it, and now let's map the total amount. So now let's map it, and now I'm going to map the shipping address. So here I have mapped the address. Now let's map the city. So here I have mapped all these details, and these fields are dynamic, means now you don't have to manually enter all these details. The response will be automatically replaced as the new order will be received on your WooCommerce store. And now we are done with our prompt. Now let's click over the save and send test request button, and here you can see I'm receiving a positive response, and here you can see in the response I'm getting the content which is generated by my OpenAI. So now I don't have to manually write the email content, and now we don't have to make a fixed template for the emails. Now we can automatically generate the email content. Now let's send this email to our customer. So for that I'm going to use my action app as Gmail. So now let's select our action app, that is Gmail, and here I'm going to select my app event as send email. Now let's click over this connect button, and here for building a new connection you have to sign up with your Google account, but I'm going to use my existing connection. So now let's click over this save button, and here our connection has been built in so smoothly, and we are getting this first field for entering the sender's name. So here I'm going to enter my sender's name as Pabbly, and afterwards we are getting this option for entering the sender's email address. So here it is already entered as my email address. Now we are getting this field for entering the recipient's email address. So you know I'm going to map the recipient's email address from the response of my WooCommerce. So now let's search for the email. So here I'm getting the email which I'm going to map. Now we are getting these fields, that is CC and BCC. So if you want to send this email to multiple recipients, then you can enter the CC and BCC. And now we are getting this field for entering the email subject. So I'm going to enter my email subject as. So here I have entered this email subject, and after this word thank you I'm going to map the name of my lead again. So here I'm going to map the first name, provide the space, and map the last name of my customer. So here I have mapped it, and now I'm going to enter the email content. So you know I'm going to map the email content which is generated by my OpenAI. So from the response of OpenAI I'm going to map the content, and here we have successfully mapped it. And now we are getting this field for entering the email content type. So from this drop down you can select your email content type either as plain or HTML. Now let's click over the save and send test request button, as these fields are not necessary. And here we are receiving a positive response which demonstrate that our customer might have received the email. So now let's move on towards my Gmail account to check it. So here I'm landed to my Gmail account, and here you can see I'm successfully receiving the same email subject which I have recently entered over my Pabbly Connect. And here you can see the same name of my customer which I have recently received from a WooCommerce order, and here you can see the content generated by my OpenAI. So now I don't have to manually write the content for different customers, as this automation is going to do all my tasks. So what are you waiting for? Start using Pabbly Connect now, and I have provided the link of the workflow which I have recently created in the description box, so make sure to check it out. And if this video feels really helpful, then hit the like and subscribe button, and I have provided the link of the workflow which I have recently created in the description box, so make sure to check it out. So thank you for watching this video. Not only this automation, you can build many more integrations like this by just using Pabbly Connect. So if you have any doubt, you can mail us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any queries, you can post it over the forums.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then you can visit the URL given over here. So start using Pabbly Connect for free now.